I am just going to jump on a little bit before work. Probably do a little bit of painting. Let me just set up chat really quick so I can see you guys. All right. We're not in this sketchbook today. We are in this one. So we're gonna do a little bit of work in here. I got my drink, which I'm gonna move to this side. It is extremely hot today, so bear with me. Okay. All right, so I am still on this painting, but I did start working on the characters a bit. I noticed that when I'm painting, I'm a little bit all over the place. So one minute I did most of the background, and then I just jumped right in with them. But I'm actually doing the characters with acrylic gouache. I did the background with regular gouache. So we're gonna see how that goes. I want to put Bo in a light pink shirt. Maybe this one. This seems a little bit up her alley. This is, yeah, I figured. Okay. Let me just grab the right color. Got it. Okay. Taylor. Hey, Taylor. Okay. Let's see. Where is my brush? All right. It's more of like an apricot-ish color, but we're gonna roll with it. So I'm just jumping on for a bit before work. Still playing around in my paint and my sketchbook. This is actually coming out darker than I thought, but that's okay. I should have a haul for you guys tomorrow or Thursday. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, but I do have to go to work to do some things early in the morning, so depending on if they annoy me or not, it will depend on what time I go live. Because if they annoy me, then I'm probably it's gonna be a little bit later. Hey, Mandy. But I've already had to kind of go off on Amazon, and I've been waiting for a package that was supposed to be here on Friday. Here we are, Tuesday, but I spoke to someone again and basically just reordered everything, so it should be here tomorrow. You said I drew on a big page. No, it just looks like it. This is the sketchbook that my mom got me. This is a maybe 5 by 7, maybe a little bit bigger than that. somewhere around that size. Oh, I need to do the pink in the middle. No, that's not pink. That's part of the belt. We're good. Okay. Yeah, this is like a 5x7. Probably just a tad bit bigger than 5x7. I just zoomed in for you guys so you can see, but it's pretty, you know. Like, this is my paintbrush. So it's about that size. Hey, View. So I want to get the base colors down. I also kind of want to start on his shading because I'm trying to figure out what color I want to outline these guys in. And I might just come in with my brown, what do you call it? Copic liner. I think that's what the regular ones are called. Multi-liner. I might not use this brown though. I might use sepia, which is a little bit lighter. Aw, View. I hope everything went well. Aw, you'll be on later. Okay, no pressure. Now, don't go straining yourself. Oh. Yes, it did. Oh, nice. Okay, good. That's great. You pulled out one of my colors. Oh, I'm so happy it went well. That's good. Thinking of this brown for her strap. I might go a little bit darker, but I think that's okay to start with. It almost looks the same color as her shorts though. So maybe I will go a little bit darker. Maybe add a little bit of burnt umber from the Turner. This is burnt sienna. Okay. Burnt umber. Yeah, so I am praying that work goes by extremely fast today because I don't even want to go to begin with. And I don't know. It just feels kind of like a stay home and do nothing type of day. But you know, I just got to make it through today, and then I'm off tomorrow. Well, sort of. I still got to go up there and do some small things, but uh-oh, why doesn't this want to close? Yeah, I still have to do some small things, but I really rather not. I'd rather just stay home, but I have to do these things because work. But once I'm done with that, I don't know what time my delivery is supposed to be coming, but I should, like I said, I should have a haul. And then I'm gonna do a live on this channel, but I also want to do like the haul on the other channel as well, and that I'm trying to build up. So, but we're gonna be planning some stuff, and think it'll be fun. It's not a big haul. I kind of want to use some of this brown for the shading in her shorts. Excuse you. Okay. Let's see. I kind of, so the shading's on this side. I'm just gonna put a little bit. Yuki, don't start malfunctioning today, please. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm not really sure yet 100% how to like master the shading, but that's good enough. Amazon got a coloring book sale going on right now. Ooh, see, no, I'm not buying no more coloring books. I'm really trying to keep my coloring books underneath 100, so I am just a little bit over that, but I am going to be donating some of the ones I don't use. But right now, most of my books are in boxes, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna do some gold for that. I can actually use some of this same brown for Miso's staff. Get right, yeah. Well, I don't get mad at him until he like. I don't even get mad. It's just that sometimes when he starts barking, he doesn't know how to stop, and I have to basically like make him stop, or he will just go and go and go and go and go. He doesn't understand the concept of stop yet. When it comes to his barking, he will just go and go and go and go and go until he's like choking and gagging, and then I'm like, dude, you gotta stop. So I try to stop him before he falls into that auto bark that he has going on. Um, and I'm hoping he grows out of whatever that is. But yeah, he'll just go and go and go, and I have to be like, okay, Yuki, like, enough, dude. Yeah, the dogs are crazy. But he's got like a bunch of toys scattered all over the floor, so he's all right. um, yeah, so I'm thinking of doing like brown for the outline. I really didn't want to like try to outline with this paint because I know myself. Um, it's not gonna go too well. So, and I have to remember that this isn't just like this isn't a full-on like illustration. It's just a sketch. So I don't want to be too precious with it. But at the same time, I want to try to learn some things. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah. you you gotta watch him. Hey, you better not. I see you. Mhm. think I want to work on some outlines for, well, I need to add the blue for his thing. It's more of that one, but it's a little, let me see if I have a lighter one. Thank you, Taylor. That one. Sky blue. I've been doing some more organizing for my desk. My desk has so much room. It is. My desk has so much room now, and I mean so much. Finally, because I have been feeling like my desk is, it was just like so much stuff on my desk at one time. I was like, no. So I did some cleaning and some organizing and some moving of my stuff around, and that's his button. Okay. Is that Scott? It's a masking tape, kind of like painter's tape. So when I peel it off, it's gonna have a border like this one, but a little bit thinner. But yeah, it's just for the border. I like to have a border around my images. I think for him, this lighter gray should be fine for a shadow. This is one. I'm surprised my paints are not melting at this point. It's pretty hot here, so I mean it's cool inside, but because my window, the sun is kind of facing my window, so it's warmer in the room. Yuki, don't you pull that cotton out of there. Hey, talking to you, don't do that. The sun is hitting my window, so it's much warmer in my room than the rest of the house. So I don't know. You bought some glitter paints that I love so much to be. Uh-oh. What kind? Who they buy? What kind of paint is it? Is it watercolor or is it like acrylic? Hi, Callie. You got them from Michaels. Okay. Are they, so they're like a Michaels brand? I was just telling my coworker at work today, like I like finding metallic. I'm not too much of a glitter person, but I like finding like random brands of metallic like markers and stuff that are really good, because there's some out there, like there are some random off-brand metallic or glitter markers out there that we haven't even discovered yet, that's probably the best, for you. Just, you gotta kind of just buy it and hope. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, you gotta just kind of hope for the best when it comes to some of those things. But when you do find one that's really good, it feels so nice. I don't think I've tried a Michaels brand. I haven't been to Michaels in so long, or Hobby Lobby, because they're not very close to me. So I don't go to them. I was looking at those Hoo Hoo markers, but I was like, no, because I already know that I'm not really a glitter type of person. But I was looking at those, what do you call it? It was Toolie Arts metallic markers, paint markers. I was looking at those. And they have a set where it's the metallic, the neon, and I think the glitter, all in one set for, I do believe it was like 80, if I can remember correctly. They sell them separately too, um, which is probably the way I will go, even though eventually I do want all of them. But I don't think I'm gonna want that glitter set too much. Um, but y'all know I love me some Toolie art, but and I know the glitter set is probably gonna be nice, but I need to cover this. I'm just not really a fan of glitter, so we gonna see. But I'm more of a metallic person, so I'll probably pass on the glitter for a while. And then the neon set, I mean, maybe. I don't really use too many neons either, but I did want to do like kind of like a glowing. There was this lady, she was doing a tutorial on glowing like plants, and I kind of wanted to see if I could replicate it with marker, paint marker. Now I did want to see if I could, and I'm gonna do my best. I wanted to add a little bit of blue in the sky. And just to kind of replicate maybe some clouds. Maybe it's a cloudy day. We don't know. It could be. Get a couple of blue pieces going in here. My brush is not even that wet right now. It's kind of dry, so that's where I'm getting like this little pattern from, which is kind of cool. And it kind of looks like it's cloudy. Kind of. And then essentially I can take off this tape if I want to, because everything around the border is pretty much done. And then I can just work on the middle stuff. So I do have these guys over here in the border that I think I'm gonna go ahead and add their shadow onto real quick before I take this off. So when that dries, I'll take the tape off and show you, Taylor. But I'm just gonna water this down a little bit. Some of these guys, this might be too much. And then I'm just wetting my brush so I can kind of blend this out a bit. Wiping off the color as I go, just so that it doesn't look weird. Yeah, might be a little too late for that one, but it's fine. Okay. So the border edges are done. So I'm going to take this tape off because I heard that you're not really supposed to leave the tape on there for a long time, and this tape been on here for days. So I'm gonna take it off and hopefully it doesn't mess up my book. I got this tape years ago from I think it was the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store. It might have been the 99-cent store. I don't know. I was always in both of those stores, so I don't really know which one. It might have been Dollar Tree because that one was like near my job. I don't know which order I put this tape on. But yeah, I was always in there, and I forgot what I needed this tape for. Yeah, painter's tape works good too, but like the low tack kind of painter's tape, because regular painter's tape I heard might be a little bit too strong and it might rip your paper. So there's like this low tack one, I guess. I don't know, I just use this because I have a whole roll of it, so I'm like, I might as well use it. And then I'll get some, they say the painter's tape that a lot of people use when they're doing stuff like this, it's purple, I think. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, I left this on here too long. It's not ripping it, it's just annoying to get off because it's a bit sticky. Even though like before I like put it on my pants and I took off some of the tackiness of it, but it's still pretty sticky. I didn't want to take all of it off because I didn't want the paint to go through from being not sticky enough. So but it's coming off. It hasn't peeled the paper yet, so that's more what I'm worried about, is it tearing my paper. And then I've heard some people say that sometimes it's not the tape's fault when it peels the paper, it's the paper's fault. And I'm like, what? So I know this top one might be a problem because I think I put a little bit too much tape up here. I should have just did a little bit. I probably should have tore this in half. Hello, Chris. Washi tape. Yeah, I used washi tape on the previous one. I used washi tape on this one. And sometimes what I'll do, which is what I should have did with this one, I put washi tape down first, and then I will put this on top. And that's what I should have did, but it's doing okay. It's doing all right. It's not tearing the paper yet. Yeah, but washi tape is another thing you can use. And I have loads of that. I probably need to use that up as well before, but I have some washi tape that's not very sticky. And if my goal is to create the border and it doesn't stick very well, that means paint can get underneath it. Which I think is bound to kind of happen anyway. Like, you're not gonna get a perfect border every time. But you don't exactly want to set yourself up with some washi tape that isn't very, or that isn't sticky enough. And then it will, the tape will, the paint will just go right underneath it, which kind of defeats the purpose of taping it down. So, just try different stuff, but I got this from the dollar store and this works fine. But you gotta be, and I've been kind of doing this painting for almost a week now, so, and I just leave the tape on there, which I probably shouldn't do. And I had to stop with my washi tape because I was buying that stuff, and I was like, now Jazz, telling myself, like, why do you keep buying this washi tape but you're not using all of it? And it's hard to use all of it because you use the different ones for different like stuff and the different patterns and stuff, so it's hard to use it all up. Anyway, so that's the border now that I got the tape off. But I do think you was holding your breath, me too. But it was the other one, it wasn't that hard to get off on the previous pages because it wasn't on there that long. Like, as soon as I was done with the border, I peeled it off. This one though, I've had it, the tape was on there for a while, so it was giving me a little trouble. You have bought some washi tape, but now I want more. See? That's a trap. So, I haven't figured out what color I want Bo's book to be. I was really thinking of like a, kind of like a purple. At least some of it. Let's see what kind of purples I got. Maybe this dark purple. I like this dark purple. I might go with that. What is that? That's deep purple. Yuki, what in blue blazes? That poor zebra didn't stand a chance. Everybody was worried about the... Listen, I was holding my breath too, but we got it. We made it through. We got the tape off. Personally, my soul was like, if this rips, I'm going to crash completely out and they're going to think I'm crazy. But we did it, so it's okay. This paintbrush should be thin enough. No, I have one smaller than this. Where is it? Right here. Okay. Yeah, so I won't be able to paint too much today because I have to get up and go to work. But I've been trying to, you know, practice as much as I can. Like, right before work, I'll do a little bit. Sometimes before bed, I'll do a little bit as well. Alright, this paintbrush is annoying me already. I'll do a little bit before bed, and depending on how I'm feeling, because sometimes you don't be wanting to do all of that. So But I do want to practice more kind of like what do you call it? Like um scenery, I guess. Kind of like what's going on here, how it's a whole scene in the background and it's not just uh them just kind of standing there. I mean, usually like I have them standing there and they're doing like you know, you can tell they're doing something. But there's it's like for me it's a little hard to do like a background cuz I'm not used to doing backgrounds, so I'm kind of forcing myself to do backgrounds and I'm trying to practice like, you know, trees and bushes and stuff like that. And it's kind of hard if I'm being honest. Um so I think I did okay with this one as far as like the background, and you can tell there's other stuff. They're not just floating in cyberspace. So I've been trying to um practice that. Nice watch thing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we swatched this on a live. I swatched all of my acrylic gouache, and then I swatched the gouache I got for my birthday. I still haven't swatched the other two brands yet. Um, I'll get to it. I want to make this watercolor. No, actually, I have a gold in one of these brands. Which one is it? I got one for my birthday. Turner, I think it was. Here it is, right here. We're gonna use that. It looks like you know what you're doing to me. Not really. Most of this is just trial and error. What is my favorite paint brand? The only ones I really use are the Turner and the Holbein. And it is a toss up between the two. I think I like the Holbein better just because it's a bit more smooth. It's smoother than the Turner, but not even by much. So but those are the only two that I use. So, and then for gouache, I have Turner, Holbein, and the Shinhan. I also have a big set of the Himi gouache, but I don't use that much because compared to the other ones, it's kind of not as good. And it can be frustrating. So I don't really use it much. I use it. It gets used. It got some use out of it, but I think that for the price, they can do better, and they dry out so fast. So I kind of want to add like, I don't know if this will. Let me see. Okay, hang on, hang on. I'm gonna put a little bit on like the edge of her book. Oh, he's got this plastic thing. Hold on, y'all. Give me that. No, can't have it. Sorry, bud. I know that was your goal and that's what you was going for, but you can't have it. Can't have you chewing on plastic. Okay. Yeah, so. And I do like the Himi gouache once it you know, once it when you first get it and you open it and it's all nice and creamy and everything, it's great. But once it starts drying out and stuff, it's like, maybe not so great. So, all right, I'm gonna try to outline, and if this turns out terrible, then we can always go over it. I'm gonna start down here with his legs. Yep, I like the brown. Okay. Just wanted to see. Okay. And I think I probably won't need to outline the whole thing. But like miso definitely needs out, like you can tell like where it needs outlining. So um I'm going to outline just where it needs to be. And I feel like I'm too far away from the page. So bear with me here. I'm not comfortable doing it with paint yet, so that's why I brought out the multi-liner, because not comfortable with the paint. Not yet, anyway. As far as outlining goes, I prefer doing it this way. Because it's hard to kind of just leave him white, because you need to see like where his ears and everything kind of stops and goes, and you can't really tell once all the other colors and everything is kind of around. Okay, Yuki. So, you know, once you put the outline in, you can kind of see it a little bit better. Same thing with Bo. She can be a little hard to see sometimes too. But she's like a pale yellow. So as long as I like outline him, I'll probably outline these creature things too, because you can't really see them either. I'll probably just do like the eyes. Maybe. Some of them though, like I think the ones that are closer probably needs this outline. But it looks so much better when you outline it. But you see how he popped out more once I outlined him? And it wasn't just, and I didn't even like outline the clothes or anything, just him. That way you can see him and he's not disappearing off into the background, kinda. And I'm gonna do the same thing with Bo. And originally I was going to do black, and I was like, I think the black, because of what kind of scene this is, I think the black would have been a little bit too harsh. So we're going with brown. Well, sepia, because I do have a brown as well. But I think that also would have been a little bit too harsh. Her arm turned out kind of weird on this one. But that's okay, something to practice her arm, because when I have them holding things, sometimes the sketch of the arms look a little weird. And sometimes it turns out okay, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. So, but it's okay, because it's just a sketch. It's not a full-blown, you know, I'm not going to spend ages and ages on this because it's just in my sketchbook. Now, if it was like on canvas or maybe like a standalone watercolor piece, then yeah, but it's not. So, it's good. It's good. Okay. And I'm not really gonna bother with the inside of her clothes either. What time is it? 55. Okay. Get our little mud ball friends here. And the ones that are like in the back, I can kind of leave them not outlined. So the two back here, because they're like way in the back. Thank you, Rustic. Thank you very much. Yeah. So something like that. And then the back, I kind of just want to leave it like painterly. Like, I mean, it's all painterly, but I just kind of want to leave it like that. I need a color for the inside of her mouth. So we're going to go with coral red. And then we'll be done. Because again, I don't want to spend ages on one painting in my sketchbook. So I want to move on to the next practice piece. And I don't know what that's going to be. But I don't want to linger on this one too long. I've been on this one already for a week. So I'm like, that's way too long. Need to move on, Jazz. So. But I'm glad it's finished. I'm calling it done. Excuse me. All right, we're calling it finished. That's it. So that's it for that one. And once I get my story for these two together, these places will make sense to you guys. They make sense to me. Like, I know where they are. But it doesn't really make sense to you because I don't really want to give you guys like a half story. Oh, and then you guys can see the gold I put on her book. And then so this one I still have to work on, finish this one. It's not finished yet, but this is just like my intro page, but that one's not finished. But so we did this one, and now we did this one, which I feel like is you know, this was like kind of like for my mom because she bought me this book and she likes butterflies. And I'm going to do this one in a bigger image for her so I can send it to her. But I really like this one because I actually did a lot with the background. So, and the background is all regular gouache, believe it or not. And then the characters are acrylic gouache. So I actually did something decent that looks decent with my regular gouache. So I'm happy about that. So, what is today? The 17th. All right, so I'll put the date here. Okay. My signature keeps changing, but it's okay. And I think it's dry, so I can go ahead and then don't know what I'm gonna do with this one yet, so bear with me, but we've done 2 pages. And then I think once I'm done playing around in this one, I think I will be a lot less scared to work in my Strathmore one, because I also got that one for my birthday. And if you guys are over on my second channel, which is Strictly Art, I actually decorated this in a video, so you can see me like decorate it, but I've not done anything in here because I'm scared of it. So once I'm working in this one for a while, then I think I'll be able to move over into that one. And then this one is still almost done. I'm getting there slowly but surely. I only have a little bit left, if you guys can see that. That's it. That's all I have left. And I'm actually almost done with. I'm just dropping my paintbrush on the floor. I'm actually almost done with this spread. So then I'll be turning the page, but um, you can't even really see it. But I do want to add some more color into here too, which I'll probably be doing tomorrow. I don't know what page we're gonna color, but we're gonna color something in here because I haven't really been coloring it. I did color this one with paint marker, but that's it. I was working on this page, but we'll do some of that probably tomorrow, and then we'll just kind of play around. If my package comes on time, then I'll do the haul tomorrow too. But the way my packages always work, they always tend to come later in the evening, and I don't usually stream that time. But I'll make special circumstances if I need to. And then we'll just hang out. So, all right, that's it. I'm gonna head out, finish getting ready for work. Thank you, Callie. And I will see you guys tomorrow live on this channel. All right. And if you're not, if you don't know about the other channel is, let me put the link in the chat so that if you want to just subscribe over there so you can see like my art. I do not think that did that properly. Well, oh, because okay, I see why. Well, that's the channel right there, Art of Bubbles. I tried to paste the link in the chat, but I'm streaming. I mean, I can't do it because that channel is not a mod, which I need to figure out how to make. But I don't even think it posted it because, okay, hold on. Let's see if that shows up. Okay, there it is. So if I make myself a mod, sure, okay, and then try to paste the link. There it is. Okay, so that's the second channel. If you guys want to go and subscribe over there for all of exclusive art stuff, just straight art on that channel, no coloring, no gaming, none of that, just art. So okay, I'm gonna head out, finish getting ready for work, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.